All right, yesterday we had 370,000 liters of water that went out. It was a good day. That was our record day. The basic role of civil affairs is that we follow the fighting troops. We come forward, assess the civilian populace, what the state is that they're presently in, health, welfare, civil administration, try to identify what that situation is, and then provide kind of a band-aid fix for it. We're not looking for a long-term fix. We're looking for some short-term until the IOs or the NGOs can come into play. We've identified a number of tasks that we're trying to do whenever we go into any town.
Good morning.
A list of responsibility is water, then it's sanitation / electricity, then it's medicine, and then it's food.
Muhammad! Let's get somebody else over here!
We've been informed that it's been 2 or 3 days since they had water, so we need to ensure that the hospital gets the proper water. So our job today also is to make sure that the hospital gets water. This is coming in from Kuwait. Local personnel come in with their own vehicle, and they fill up here, they take it out to the town and deliver water out to the town.
Those of us coming from Western countries, we immediately think that if you have a water station and pipes that go to the houses, that automatically everybody has a normal water system. In this case, it's not how it's worked here. Because Saddam has not had the ability to maintain any type of good infrastructure here, water that comes through the normal water pipe system and is used locally is wash water. Any drinking water is purchased at the sources like in Basra and then is brought down via truck.
Could you ask them out of the locks? You got? That's it?
Okay.
Real good today. It's a lot calmer than it has been in the past. There's been times when we couldn't get the hoses to the tanks. Some trouble with getting the drivers to do what we want them to do, but we got this guy down here to fill the hospital up.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being that they can't stand us, 10 being that they love us to death, we're at about the 5 point. We can go either way. Closer to a 6 with the idea that we're providing food and water and getting basic infrastructure going again, but they still don't trust us, and Saddam is still in power. So even if they like us, because we're gaining friends and allies here, the problem is until he's gone, they're not going to go ahead and trust us. We're at the judgment phase, where they could be pro-coalition or they could become anti-coalition, depending on what occurs probably in the next 5 days.
We moved 325,000 liters of water yesterday and about the same as the day before. And that's about 10 liters of water per person that's out in the community, so they're not as desperate. They don't feel like, oh, I gotta get it now at any means. So things are looking up very much.
What's your name?
Maddie?
What's your
There
name?
goes him. I'm Dan.
Dan?
I'm Dan.
We can use this, or we'll use this kind of as a template as we go forward, because now we understand how their water works, how their electrical works, how their food distribution works, what the normal view is of the average Iraqi as we come forward. So those of us who've done the time here, we have a better understanding of how to go, how to work as we go forward.
Ah, what a beautiful day. That's it? Just 90?
War is a horrible thing, you know, and it always disrupts lives, and it does, you know, so many bad things, but...
Oh, this is beautiful right here. Shade. Woo! 5 degrees cooler.
Us coming in and trying to put things back together and put perspective back in these people's minds and make them feel at ease after everything's all over as far as the war. As far as the combat stuff goes, yeah. You know, and winning the hearts and minds is something that I've heard ever since I came into CA before I knew what it meant. Now I know what it means.